It's my fucking lip. It's my fucking lip. Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you are new. Excuse my voice today because I do not feel good. I came over a cold and it's causing me to sound a bit weird today, but I'm going to still put the video out. Anyway, so starting off, you want to start off with some full cover curved nail tips, and only do this if you are doing press-on nails. After you do that, you're going to go in with a regular tip that is also curved, just to kind of extend the length just a little bit. And guys, usually I would wait to do my voiceover, but if I'm being honest with you, I just hit 500 subs. I don't think it's a good idea to just stop posting and go ghost. So we're going to do it while we're not feeling good. It is what it is. The video's already recorded. Now, the reason why I drilled down on the tip, you can also just use a file, is so that the actual tip can fit on better in order to extend it faster. Because if I would have drilled it down, I'll be holding the nail down, whatever. It will kind of slide all over the other nail. And I was trying to avoid that. So I'm going back over with the drill. That way we can kind of get it down a little bit even or whatever, but we're not too much worried about the shape right now, because my main focus right now is getting it to actually look like a 90s French tip nail. So if I'm being honest with you, you don't have to curve it like this, and I will show y'all that in another video. You can honestly just put the nude color on there and leave it more straight, and it'll kind of save you a little bit of time. 90s nails don't have to be perfect, so let's not go out of our way to do that. But they are still very cute somehow, some way. And I'm so obsessed with doing clusters. I felt the need to put a cluster on this so bad, but I was like, don't do it. So moving on, for this base color, this is just regular cover pink. Sorry, I meant to disclose that a little bit earlier, but I was talking y'all head off. But this is just regular cover pink, and you can pretty much find it in any store. And if you can't find under the name of cover pink, try looking for something like the perfect nude or pink nude, and it should come up. Now, y'all see me kind of messing with the shape, but I didn't do too much because, like I said, 90s nails don't require all of that. They're actually a little bit quicker to do. It's the designs that can take a while, especially if it's not something you do all the time or whatever like that. So respect everybody's time and their prices, please, guys. Anyway, moving on. Once we get this nail dried down a little bit, now we're going to start to go in with the jelly colors. This is yellow, but I did go over with the orange twice after I used the yellow because I wasn't really feeling the yellow color. I've done it before, and just for this specific set, I was like, nah, that's going to kind of mess with my flower color a little bit. So I'm just showing y'all the orange here. After you put the orange in the lamp and you let it cure for 60 seconds, you're going to go in with some blooming gel. Now, the blooming gel of my choice was Dynamic Nails, so I just love their blooming gel, guys. It does what it's supposed to do. I was showing everybody on TikTok Live earlier that I bought the wrong blooming gel one time, and it was a nightmare. Moving on. So the first color we're going to go in is this burnt orange. And you can't tell right here, but I'm telling you, guys, it's like a burnt orange, like a deep burnt orange. So the blooming gel is going to spread that. When using blooming gel, guys, do not cure the blooming gel or it won't have anything to bloom on top of. So you put the blooming gel, you put down your little splotches, and you spread them out as much as possible. But try not to cover up the orange all the way because you do still want some of that orange to show through because these are jelly nails. There's no purpose in having the orange if you're going to cover it up entirely, right? After you're done with that, you're going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And you're going to go in with your next color. Your next color is going to be a deep, deep dark brown. And when you're hitting with this color, you really don't want to cover up the orangish brown either. You don't want to cover up that color all the way. Just a little bit, right? And in between layers, y'all are seeing me literally go in with blooming gel. And pretty much I'm working with my brush. Now, you can also do this with a dotting tool, especially if it's your first time. I wouldn't stress out about the shape of the actual dots. Me personally, I didn't want them to just kind of look like dots everywhere. So I kind of fanned mine out a little bit and kind of did like a little bit like of a shading technique that I would do if I were to be doing like a cartoon or something like that. So I do apologize, but I do think that at this point I'm going to put music because I'm noticing that my breathing is really heavy and I don't want to scare none of y'all. Hopefully after tonight I feel much better, but let's get back into this video because I don't want y'all worrying about me. After each layer, you are going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. So slight overview, you want to go in with orange, burnt orange, dark brown, and black. Those are the jelly colors. And then when you're layering them, you don't want to just like put one color on top of the other color completely. Like, kind of give yourself room for the other color, if that makes sense. That way you can kind of see all of those colors in that nail. Now here is the technique that I want y'all to try for foils. Get you some transfer gel. You can find it at a lot of local nail stores. I prefer Dynamic Nails. Apply the transfer gel, put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And when you take it out, you have the perfect sticky base to put your foils on. And trust me when I say I've tried everything when it comes to foil on the nails. So make sure you top coat after you are done with everything. And you want to put that top coat in the lamp for 60 seconds and begin to use your clear acrylic. Now, slight advice. If you don't want to encapsulate your nail, you can always do clear first and then put the tortoise gel polish on top of the clear. And as always, my advice for using clear acrylic is to really take your time. Maybe just clear acrylic is just not my favorite, but a lot of the best looks are encapsulated looks, so I'm going to keep using it. Duh. But yeah. It's just something I had to kind of like learn to like take my time with instead of trying to rush. And even though I've been doing nails for a while now, I kind of feel like I still find myself ending up soaking my acrylic out of my brushes when I'm using clear. That is the only color that I have an issue with still. It doesn't matter if it's slow drying, fast drying, nothing. So unfortunately, I did not get the drilling of the nail, which kind of sucks because that's how I shape my 90s nails. But I have been thinking about looking for a model here in Houston and just using them to give y'all a more detailed 90s curved nail tutorial. So my main focus for this set was definitely the design. So after you finish drilling everything that we didn't get on camera, you're going to go in with your buffer and make sure you get in pretty good. That way you don't have all those scratches all over the nail. When encapsulating nails, this is literally like the most important part to me because if you don't buff, your encapsulated nail is going to look so cloudy and blurry. It's not going to even be worth everything that you just did. But also, you don't want to overly buff because that is a thing. And when you go to put the top coat, it's not going to like soak into the nail the right way. It's going to keep spreading and it's just not going to look good, y'all. So don't overly do the buffing either. After I'm done buffing, I'm going to go in with top coat. Now, normally I would go in with the alcohol pad, but sometimes I get lazy. And this was just a lazy day. Duh. That's why in the middle of October we posting this type of video. Anyway, once you are done top coating, you are going to go and put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then we are going to start on our design. So for a hibiscus flower, we are going to go in with 2 dots together and then 1 dot in the middle and at the top. 2 dots together at the bottom, 1 dot at the top. And then we're going to do that 5 times before we start to connect our flower. After you're done with your dotting tool, you're going to go in with the liner brush and you're going to just go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're barely dragging out that polish. Like you don't want it to be too much. And that's pretty much it. You're going to put a dot in the middle so that people can know it's the middle of the flower. And then if you want to, you can drag out a line just to kind of give it a little bit more decor. And then, of course, we're going to do some basic lines here, you know, to give off that 90s vibe a little bit more. And then we're going to go back in with our dotting tool to add, like, those little dots that you see in the 90s nails. And when you first do this, it takes some time. But after a while, this comes so easy to you, like, yeah. Anyway, let me know. This is the finished results. Let me know what y'all think about these nails and if you will wear something similar to this. How long you will wear them or how short you will wear them. Thank you guys for watching.
It's my fucking lip. It's my fucking lip. Yeah, yeah, yeah.